Hey, so what a day, huh? What a day. You're thinking at one point you're just taking your cat in to get checked, and next thing you know, you have to put him down. Um, it's life. It's life. The things that we cherish, the things that we take for granted. It could just be gone in a second. And I loved my cat a lot. He was my baby boy, and he was basically, I guess, he was dealing with something called hepatic lipolysis. Just basically the breaking down of liver, and he wasn't eating anymore, and it just sucks. And trying to get my composure here, and the nice thing is I want to be there for him, until the end. He was a good boy till the very end, and I didn't realize. I guess he was having the stages of like jaundice, basically this liver breakdown. Our skin starts to turn yellow, our sclera and our eyes starts to turn yellow, and just I didn't really notice that, I guess, until today. And so it's not easy. It's not easy. It's never easy. This is my third cat that has passed. Second cat was 2 years ago in 2017. His name was Pika, and this one's name is Chu Chu. So the Pikachu dynasty has ended, and I know my dog is also at that age, that stage as well, where she's also getting old. So I mean, I give her probably the end of this year too, to be honest. And I just never thought my cat would be this soon. My cat was a lot younger than my dog was, and I mean, if you just hear me out, I got my cat back in I think it was 2013, 2014. This was at the Siaka Animal Shelter over at back when we were living in Santa Fe Springs. There was a animal shelter in Downey, and when I first saw him, he was he's this cute little boy, and he was just hiding in a corner. And for some reason, I just saw him. I connected with him so easily, and when I picked, the volunteer guy was like, hey, you should pick him up, see how he feels. And like the minute I picked him up, I'm like, I knew he was it. Like, this was it. He was so huggable. He would just lay in your lap. If you pick him up, he'll just sit there, lay there until you put him back down. And he was a great cat. He never caused me any problems. He was always friendly. He was friendly for the most part with other people. And, he always slept with me on the bed, always on the head of the bed. He allows me to cuddle with him, and, the best cat. The best cat. And, it's life. It's life, right? I mean, that's the hardest part of owning a pet, actually. It's not the cleaning up the poop part. It's not the feeding part. It's not the litter. It's not the hair. I mean, if you look at my clothes, I just have hair on me. It's not that. That is not the hardest part of owning a pet. The hardest part is letting him go. Sometimes I wish they would just die naturally, because at least they lived an old life, they lived a good life. But when you're given a choice, like, these are your options. I couldn't. My options were to basically do palliative and hospice care at this point for my cat, and that's not financially feasible. I mean, I'm not a millionaire. Wish I was, but I can't afford $1,000 a day for like emergency care, $800 a day. And that's what they quoted me. I'm like, I can't do that every day. That's hard. So my options were to obviously put him down. Anyways, all of my pet owners out there, cherish those moments with your cat, your dog, your parrot, your bird, your fish. Because, at some point, when all is said and done, life Life takes all of us, you know? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Especially pets. You know, pets are like the most. They love you no matter what. You know, that's why be good to them. You know, I'm gonna take my dog out once I get home, just go for a little walk. It's a beautiful day in Bellevue. But it's those moments, you know, that we take for granted, that we don't want to walk our dog. We take our dogs out for like 5 minutes just so that they could pee. We put them back home, and then we just leave them alone. And we don't play with them. We don't, you know, we don't do any of that stuff. You know, it's almost like our time is more precious, which, you know, right? It's priorities. We gotta get work done. We gotta feed our kids. We gotta take care of this. We gotta take care of that. But let's look at it from our pet's perspective, right? You know, when you go to work, that's all they want is you. You come to work. Sorry, you go to work, you come home, and the first thing they see is you. And they're happy to see you. Your dog walks in, he's wagging his tail. Cat walks in, he's looking at you like, you know, welcome home, Dad, Mom. And yeah. I don't know what else to say. But it's never easy. It's never easy. Anyways, yeah. Look at the camera, guys. Oh, my boy. This is hard. That's always the hardest thing to do. This is my boy. I have to put him down. It's always hard to lose a cat. I mean, among all the pets that I've had so far, I think this was my favorite one. You know, aside from my dog, of course, but among all the cats I've had, this one was my favorite one. He's got what's called hepatic, I can't even think right now, hepatic liver something, liposis or, anyways. So my options are emergency room for like, it's not even guaranteed, or euthanasia obviously, and this hard. My boy.